Alright guys, the chicken is completely done brining. I did a recalculation of how long. It was about 14 hours. So now we're ready to do the final seasoning and get it in the smoker. For the final seasoning, I'm using garlic, rosemary, ground ginger, Himalayan pink salt, parsley flakes, and olive oil. And there's about 2 tablespoons of each in here, except for the garlic, there's about 6. So what I'm going to do is start with the inside of the bird. I've never been big on tying up the legs. I'm sure they didn't do that 3,000 years ago when they were eating chicken on their smoker. So I'm not going to do it today. And I'm going to kind of press this in. I know for a really good flavor you should go under the skin, but I've never had luck with separating the skin from the flesh and having that work out. So I'm not even going to consider doing that. I never do, never will, unless of course I find a method that actually works. And the way I'm going to put this in the smoker is on a grate with tin foil and a bunch of holes poked in it. I don't want the bottom to come out all slimy and gooey, so to speak. So that's why the holes are in the tin foil, to allow a lot of the juices to run off. I actually want this to be a little bit crispy, so I'm not going to use a lot of garlic. I'm sorry, garlic. What am I thinking? Olive oil. And I know I've said it before, but man, I wish YouTube had a smell thing so y'all could smell what this smells like, because it is just crazy good. I'm going to try and rub this into every nook and cranny that I can reach. And you know, you can cut down on the ingredients for the final rub, especially if you're not a garlic fan. You can use whatever you want. But I happen to love garlic, so that seems nasty. It's a piece of skin. And that olive oil is just going to help this stick, and as it heats, the flavors are going to infuse to the meat. Okay, so I'm happy with this. So now we're going to get it on the smoker, and we'll be right back. So I expect this to take about 4.5 hours, and it's snowing, which is actually pretty cool. Right now the Dyna Glo is at about 225 degrees, which is perfect for where I want to start. I'm going to place this up kind of high. And for this particular dish, I guess you could call it, I'm using hardwood barbecue briquettes, 100% natural, no easy start, none of that stuff, and hickory. Hickory is my absolute favorite for chicken. So we're going to let this come up. I'm going to try and maintain about 250 degrees, which, with how much wood I've gotten here, is going to be actually pretty easy to do. I've done some tests with this, and I can get it over 300 if I want to, but I don't want to today. So we're going to let this go. And there's enough wood in there that the temperature is going to come up. I'll adjust the airflow. I'll keep an eye on it. And I won't really have to do too much for the next couple of hours. So we're going to let this do its thing, and then we'll be back. Okay guys, so it's been about an hour and a half. The temperature is right around 265. So we're going to take a little peek here and see how things are going. I have added some more hickory wood one time, and yeah, it's still snowing. I'm sure you can see that through the smoke, but so far everything looks good, and we're going to keep on chugging along. So we will be back. Oh, actually, I'm going to flip this one time, but it's going to be for about 30 minutes or so, just so the juices can kind of get back into the cavity and the bottom side of the meat of the top side. And then it's going to go back on the bottom, and that's how it's going to finish. So, like I said, we'll be back. Okay, guys, it's been about 3 hours total. There's at least another hour, hour and a half of cook time left. I've added wood a total of 2 times now, and I've been busy around the house, so I've been able to keep a fairly close eye on this. Right now we're about 240 degrees, and that's going to be just fine. I have flipped it up on its top once and then back to the belly once. So let's just take a quick peek. Slam. Boy, I hate doing that. And yeah, it looks a little funny when you don't tie the legs together. It looks all spread eagle, so to speak. But we're really, really doing good here. And it's getting crispy, which is what I want on the outside. But I want it to stay juicy on the inside. And I'm pretty certain that I'm going to achieve that. So the next time that we come back, it will be when this is finished, and we'll cut it open and take a look inside. But so far, and oh my God, it just smells good. YouTube, are you listening? We need a smell feature on our videos. Yeah, I know it's impossible, but that would be cool, wouldn't it? So anyway, we're going to let this finish up probably, I'm going to say, looking at the inside, maybe another hour tops. But I think we're going to be good to go here, so we'll be back soon. Okay, so we just got it out of the Dyna Glo, threw it on a plate, ran it upstairs. It's about actually 165 degrees internal temperature, which is perfect. So this is just another Dyna Glo video. No rhyme intended, it just worked out that way. So here's the chicken that I just finished in the Dyna Glo, plated up, and as I said, I think I said, it's corn with some butter, olive oil, and garlic herb seasoning. The potatoes, the little potatoes with some pepper jack cheese, parsley, and a little bit of garlic, and of course the chicken. So I've really been pleased with the results from the Dyna Glo. Yeah, you've got to pay attention to what's going on. But if you're cooking on the stove, you'd have to do the same thing. So this is all ready to rock, and I can't wait to eat. I'm starving. This is the first thing I've eaten today, and it's after 6 p.m. December 20th, 2020. So you guys have a great night, and I'm sure that we'll be back with more. Take care now.